It's wonderful that it's sweaty and smelly, because that means I'm alive. So I'm in the middle of my life. I'm in a priceless day of my life. Well, this is my younger self, and I'm going to do everything possible to take full advantage of the fact that this is my younger self. Hi guys, welcome back. This is Alpha Omega occasionally, and we're on a rant today. I can tell you that for nothing. I am fed up, absolutely fed up. Growing old in Thailand. Everybody else is younger. Everywhere I go, it's a pain in the ass. I'm missing opportunities left, right and centre because I'm old. You know, some people may disagree with me, you know. Some people might say, well, I'm 61 tomorrow. This is I'll date the video. I never date the videos, but I'll date the video now. Today is the 11th of November. And I'm 61 tomorrow. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be 61. I'm very happy to be 61 and living in Thailand. But the bottom line is, I'm getting older, and I can feel it. What about you? Hang on, I'll pull out here. And look at guy undertaking me as I'm turning left. They do it all the time. They do it all the bloody time. And of course they won't let you out either. Anyway, there's a lot worse places you could be when you're getting older. Thailand's a wonderful place to be. But it's also a horrible place to be because it's such a young, vibrant place. There's so much to do. And as you get older, you can't do it. I'm going to give you some information that you may not have already had or not already been privy to. Stay tuned. Yeah, right. This is where I am, back in Big C, on one meal a day, trying to preserve my mobility, trying to preserve my youthfulness. Dare I say that? In a world where we're all getting older, but I feel it. I really feel it in Thailand. By the way, if you're wondering what this is, that's what it is. It's chicken with rice and a consomme. Oh, that's chicken stock. That's the first thing I've had to eat in 24 hours. And I'm doing my best. Well, I'm not doing my best. I'm still drinking. But you can't live like a monk. I saw YouTube videos from other YouTubers. One fantastic YouTube couple, I won't name them. But one of the couple found out they had advanced lung cancer out of the blue, without warning. And another one has cancer, another YouTuber has cancer of the sinuses. So I should feel lucky that I'm getting older. But it's not always the case. You don't feel it all the time. When young people are all around you doing their young people things, and you're feeling the stress and you're feeling the strain. I went out for a few pints the other night, and to be honest with you, I had a face full. And I was with a young person, a younger person than me. And although I lasted the pace, the next day I was all right, but I felt my age. This is supreme. I also forgot to get a drink. What the oh my god. God, that's lovely. You know, my old fella, that's my father. My old fella used to tell me, he used to say to me, hunger is good sauce. But I have a hunger to be youthful. Maybe it's... I never had a real midlife crisis. I hardly call... By the way, I'm 61 years old tomorrow. This video is being shot on the 11th of November. And it'll go up on the 12th of November. And that's my birthday. If you want to help me out with buying me a coffee and make me feel better, there's a list of the guys who have already done that. If you want to do it, scan the QR code or click the link in the description. You can help support the channel. God almighty, this is spicy. But really, really nice. I'm going to have to get a Coke or something. Wait a minute. I'm making a lot of commitments lately. And one of them is I'm trying to lose weight. That's which I'm doing. I'm 96. But the reason I was 96 yesterday, I'm 96 today, only 1 meal in 24 hours the last 3 days. And that's what I'm planning on doing today. But I make a commitment. I'm making these commitments. And I'm going to make another commitment. Because I'm starting to do things again that require me to be... I'm starting to do things now that a younger man, that I used to do. I'm starting to do things now that I used to do when I was younger. And to do that, I need to be fit. And nothing I'm going to commit to. I get my visa tomorrow. That's on my birthday. Yes, my visa expires on my birthday. So it would be a lovely birthday present for that to happen. So by the time this video goes out, I should have that. And to celebrate that, I'm going to start learning Thai online. This is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. You know the way I don't quote statistics? Well, I'm going to do it now. Have a listen to this. This is all about age, but it's also about some statistics that you may not know about. People living in Thailand. How many expats live in Thailand? There's a total, more or less, between 2 and 3.6 million. That's expats. It doesn't include migrant workers. If you include migrant workers, it's 5 million. British, 41,000. Americans, 30 to 52,000, give or take. These figures have been taken from a survey or whatever done in 2024. Now here's the meat and potatoes. These figures I'm going to quote to you now were taken from a survey in 2020. How many, or what percentage of the world's population is made up of 80-year-olds? The answer? 1.9%. What percentage of the world's population is made up of 60-year-olds? 15%. Now that gap doesn't give me a lot of confidence in surviving till I'm 80 if it goes from 15% to 1.9%. And if you're wondering, 50-year-olds, total percentage of world population, 37%. Now I know it varies from country to country and all the rest of it, but that would give you a heads up. And I was born in 1964 on the 12th of November. 70% of people born in 1964 are still alive today. 70%. I consider myself one of the lucky ones. This is absolutely exquisite. I know I've said a lot about Thai food before. One sec. But it's wonderful. Do you know, I said it before and I don't want to repeat myself. I made a video last week when I got my blood pressure tested, and I'm on medication for that. And I subsequently started fasting. I fasted for 48 hours and I hadn't felt better. I hadn't felt as good as I did that day when I was coming to the end of the 48-hour fast as I felt in a long, long time. I'm not saying I'm feeling any different now doing the one meal a day, but I'm certainly not putting on any weight. I had 3 cans of Leo last night. They were just in the fridge. I just felt like it. I could do without it. I don't need it. But sometimes I get the goo. And I want to continue to behave like a young man, but I can't. I heard somebody say recently, drinking was it? I heard somebody say recently that drinking was a young man's game, or is a young man's game. I'm beginning to agree. It's very frustrating when you get an opportunity I won't say too much. You get an opportunity and you fuck up that opportunity because of your age or something age related. I'm really pissed off at myself. I suppose we should feel content to retire and grow old and accept old age. Some people can, but I don't think I can. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to put my feet up and watch TV and watch other people live their lives. Because if I was in Ireland, that's what I'd be doing now. And it's absolutely no disrespect. And it's absolutely no disrespect to anyone who wants to retire gracefully and sit back and watch TV and do the garden. Fair play to you if that's your thing, but it's not my thing. I'm looking around me at some of the most beautiful women, and as you get older they become less attainable, and it's bloody frustrating. And yes, I'm married, but it's okay to look at the menu as long as you eat at home, for the most part. One of those YouTubers that I was watching said something very profound. If you can't feel your body, it's a good day. Because she was talking about feeling pain. I am so lucky. My father said I led a charmed existence, or I lead it. Well, at that stage he was alive then, he's not alive now, so it's past tense. He said I led a charmed existence, and I think I do. I'm so lucky, I feel so lucky, but yet so frustrated that I'm growing old. Fuck it. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I go, what the fuck? Or I look at myself on YouTube. You know, there's a whole new demographic in Thailand now. I came here 13 years ago, and I don't think I'd ever heard the term digital nomad. But there's a huge proportion of digital nomads and that type of person now living in Thailand, as opposed to just retirees, old fogies like you and me. And the dynamic has changed, and it really is. You can see it on YouTube. I don't know, lads. There's an awful lot to be said for living. I treasure every day. And I treasure the opportunity, I treasure the possibility to integrate with my fellow human beings. I really do. There's such an amazing feeling when you can connect with somebody else. Really connect. And that in itself makes you feel young. So hopefully that's my first and last meal of the day. And it's midday, so it should do. I'm going to adjourn. We'll resume in a couple of seconds. Sorry, don't cut me. Sorry. So, I'm in the middle of my life. I'm in a priceless day of my life. Every day is priceless. And I'm really, it's like I've been, I would say almost born again. I really have, I'm not born again, but I've changed my attitude over the last couple of weeks. And tomorrow is my visa day, and it's also my birthday. And there'll be nothing sweeter than to have a happy birthday present of a renewed visa for this wonderful country. Look at the life. My cap, my baseball cap is about 3 weeks old, and it's sweaty and it's smelly, and I have to wash it. But it's wonderful that it's sweaty and smelly, because that means I'm alive. Being human is wonderful. And live your life. I don't want to go home. I want to continue this day. I want to do as much as I possibly can. So lads, let me know what you think about growing old. For me, it's not an option. I'm going to keep going. I don't want to retire in the true sense of the word. And this channel helps keep me alive, and you help keep me alive in that sense of the word. If you haven't done so already, lads, click that like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, and get out there and start living the life. And enjoy every single day, because every single day is priceless. Look at this. I'll probably look back on this video, if I'm lucky, in 10 years from now and think, there's me as my younger self. Well, this is my younger self, and I'm going to do everything possible to take full advantage of the fact that this is my younger self. See you again soon, lads.